We all have heard of the YMCA, but do we really know what makes of this place something so special? They say they are more than a gym and that they are a community committed to transforming lives. Come with me to the YMCA of South Florida at the South Dade Family Center and understand why you should choose the Y. So we are here with Jonathan Ibanez. He's the Director of Sports for the YMCA here in South Florida, specifically for the South Dade Family Center. And he will be talking to us about everything that YMCA has to offer in terms of sports to our community. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Great, Jonathan. Thank you so much for being with us.
Of course.
But before we actually dive into the YMCA, we wanted to learn more about you.
Yeah, so I am of Puerto Rican and Cuban descent. So I was born basically with a baseball bat in my hands. I played baseball all the way up until my 9th grade year of high school, or my first year of high school. And after that, I started to play basketball. Once I started playing basketball, I kind of got the enjoyment of it, the love of it. In my junior year of high school, I started to coach basketball for community service hours, and I fell in love with it. And ever since that, I became a coach. I'm actually now a varsity basketball coach at Miami Sunset Senior High School, and then I also coach volleyball here. I actually never played volleyball. I wanted to start up a girls basketball program, and essentially I found out that girls were more interested in volleyball. So I began to just teach myself volleyball. You know, I would watch YouTube videos, learn from my mom and my sister who played, and now I just coach volleyball and basketball, and obviously I'm a sports director here now. I've been here for 2 years. I started off as an intern. I made my way into as a sports instructor, then a sports coordinator, and now I've been a sports director for about 10 months. Some of my responsibilities, I basically oversee the volleyball program, the basketball program. I'm in charge of starting new sports.
Thank you. And I actually have to say I'm very impressed because you have a lot of knowledge around every sport that I've seen you coaching. And for those that don't know, my daughter actually plays volleyball here, and I'm super impressed with how Jonathan coaches the girls, how much progress these girls have made. And so I would have never imagined that you actually started with baseball.
Yeah.
Transitioning to what specific sports are offered here in this facility, Jonathan, what is your list?
So our two key sports are basketball and volleyball. We're going to be starting up flag football. We want to start up a pickleball program as well, and just trying to get as many people as possible, youth, adults, older people, starting to get them into anything active, just to have an active lifestyle in sports and team sports.
So, Jonathan, obviously you played from a young age a sport. I did too. And I'm sure we have our opinions about why sports are so important for kids and kids' development. Can you tell us a little bit about your thoughts?
Yeah, so I mean, the biggest answer that we always hear when asking about sports is physical activity. And while physical activity is obviously a very big answer and one of the main reasons, I also think a very important part, especially now in today's day and age, is socially. Team sports, volleyball, basketball, flag football, anything like that is going to get kids out of their comfort zone. It's going to get kids talking. With all the technology that we have nowadays, kids much rather be scrolling through TikTok or Instagram and looking at all these different things rather than having actual social interactions. So I think that as much as physical activity is important, it's also social activity. It's extremely important for their development and their future.
What is your staff and your own coaching philosophy when you're working with kids, and what can the community expect from you guys as you're working with the kids and coaching them in sports?
So I would say the biggest thing that we offer here at the Y is, since it is recreational sports, we're trying to get everybody involved. We're trying to get everybody to play as much as possible. Two of our biggest focuses is, number one, for them to fall in love with the sport. If they like the sport, if they enjoy it, it's going to be something that they're going to come back to and they're going to keep on playing. The second thing is skill development. Obviously, yes, we want them to love the sport, we want them to enjoy it, but we also want them to improve in it. If they're staying stagnant and they're staying the same and everybody else is developing, that could be, eventually a detriment to them wanting to continue to play. So those are our two main focuses, and we really try to teach that, especially, with our staff and our volunteer coaches. We want to get as many volunteers as possible to be as much as possible in the community, whether it's, fathers, brothers, anybody that's interested in volunteer coaching. It's definitely something that we try to impose in them and put in them so that we can get that into our participants.
And by the way, if we do have people interested in coming here and getting involved as a volunteer, what do they have to do?
They can just send an email to me, or they can also just come in and ask for me personally, Jonathan. We'll take down your information, and we definitely take as many volunteers as we can. Like I said, we always want to be involved in the community, and the best way to do that is to directly be in it, coaching, helping out our youth, and helping out us as well.
Perfect. So if you're interested, all the information will be below in the captions, and you can get in touch with Jonathan and his staff to come and help the Y. I know you mostly work with the kids, but how can the entire family benefit from the YMCA here in South Dade?
So we have multiple programs. The biggest thing is one of our biggest ones is our sports programs. Just having families come and watching the kids. Our stands fill up with aunt, uncle, grandpa, grandma, parents. They come and they watch their kids play, and that's an awesome experience. Just having them play involved in the sport, playing in games. Them hitting their shot in that one section. Just blowing up crazy. It's an awesome experience. We also have our gym memberships. We have family services. Family enrichment. Different programs for families, not just sports.
So if parents actually want to capitalize on the time while kids are training, they have also the opportunity to use the gym or other programs as long as they come and get a membership.
Yes, correct, yeah.
Jonathan, what is it that most people in the community don't know that the YMCA at South Dade Family Center offers that you would like for them to know?
Something that most people don't know is just the amount of programs that we have. When people think of the Y, they think of either just the gym or just the sports, and we have so many programs. One of our newest programs that started is actually club volleyball. Our club volleyball program is called Legacy, and it's for those girls that they surpass the recreational level and they kind of want something more. We offer that now. So now we travel. We have for the first time this year, we have a team that's actually going out of the state to go to volleyball tournaments. So there's a big need for it, and we see these girls developing, and we want to keep them here. We want to keep them in the family atmosphere, and also at a cost affordable price as well.
Oh, that's a great program, and very impressive the work that you guys are doing. So I really hope that you can in the future think of expanding this to even other sports other than the volleyball, because the work you guys are doing is really great.
Definitely, thank you.
What do you think that people that come to the YMCA here would say they love the most about this facility?
I would say it's the family atmosphere that we offer. It's a different aspect when you're walking into the building than just walking into another normal sports league or anything like that. It's just there's a family atmosphere that comes with the Y. It's very friendly. It's very welcoming. People want to come back here. A lot of the time, we hear it from members. We hear it from sports families that this is their home away from home. And that might not be just because they spend so much time here, but it's the feeling that they get when they walk into the building.
I know you guys never stop, and you are always innovating, and you are always thinking of ways to make the Y better. So what is in store for this YMCA?
So YMCA of South Florida, the association is actually putting a lot of investment into South Dade right now. We actually just got new lights. We got new LED lights. We're going to be re-waxing our gym floors. We're also going to be getting new equipment upstairs, getting a new flooring upstairs. So there's a lot of investment coming in. And then the biggest thing that's coming is in 2024, we're going to break ground to begin building an aquatic center out back. So we'll be having a pool, and we'll be able to create even more programs, in regards to swimming, maybe sports in a pool, anything like that. So there's going to be some big investment, big expansion coming here.
to enroll and actually be a part of this community, what is the best way for people to get in touch with the YMCA?
So, I mean, the best thing to do is we always encourage to come into the building. We think it's awesome when people come in to inquire so they can see, you know, how our building is, how our programs run. But another way is just giving us a call. Our number is 305-254-0310. You can give us a call and inquire about any programming, memberships, anything like that. Or you can always just send us an email. Each of our department heads have our own email, so if you have a specific question, we can definitely guide you in the right direction. But yeah, definitely we encourage you guys to come in, check us out, see the atmosphere, see the facilities. All these facilities are even going to be making more improvements coming in 2024, so it's going to be a very nice facility.
Well, this was a great conversation. I hope that the community has learned more about YMCA and what it has to offer. I have to say that I'm very impressed since we started here as a family. I've seen kids blooming, and I really invite you to come, get to know Jonathan, get to know the staff. They are amazing. They really care and have love for what they do, and we can see that every day. We can feel that every day when you're here. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate you talking to the community and to me today.
Of course, thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel.